Good morning, traders, and God bless. I'm Ricky Gaspard, and I'll be hosting this morning. We'll be watching this volume spike column. You'll see a few changes in it. I did some tweaking. For anything that spikes over 2%, it's going to highlight the background in dark gray or some kind of gray. So once we see these numbers spiking, we go over here to the current bar volume and see if there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is these numbers need to really be flying. There needs to be a lot of activity in the stock. Once we confirm that, I will be marking support and resistance levels. So for instance, this stock took off and it stopped here. I will mark a resistance level. It pulled back to here. I will mark support, and this is where you want to plan your entry, is down here in the bottom for the bounce back up. This is Dominator Master here, and this is volume. It's only looking at the last 20 candles for an increase in volume. We'll be looking for taller green bars, or at least a bunch of green bars. That tells us the buyers are coming in. This is the My Blessing indicator. We'd like to see these two lines above yellow and pointing north. Never trade off my screen. Sometimes my screen is delayed, and delays can cost you money. Make sure you get set up on your own computer if you're going to trade. I am not a financial advisor, so I strongly suggest you seek the help of a professional before you decide to do any type of investing. Never take my words to heart. I am not the professional advisor. So make sure you reach out to the proper people to lead you in the proper direction. We're watching several stocks this morning that are moving: LUNR, GDC, HUBC, and VVPR. We'll see if they continue. Lunar looks pretty good this morning. It looks like it may continue to rise. It was a contract awarded to a certain company. I haven't read all the news, just the headlines. Hopefully get a play on it when the market opens in about 2.5 minutes. Once I make sure this indicator is working correctly, I'll stick it out there for everyone that's a member. No charge, just an update. I did this so that I could spot them quicker instead of looking down the column. If they're going to move over 2%, they're going to be highlighted. Make sure your chart is on TXT in your active trader so you don't miss a trade. About a minute to go. $30 seconds. 15 seconds. All right, good luck in your trading. Don't chase green candles. So this would be resistance up here. This would be the support level. We'll be looking for buyers to come back in. Right now it's currently selling off. Since the market just opened, you're going to see more numbers up here highlighted than normal. They're just probably pending orders going through. It'll calm down in just a second. Let's see if Lunar has stopped pulling back here. Let's need some buyers to come in. Looks like they're taking profit at the market open. It's probably those that were holding the stock from its last run. Seems like the volume has died. It may pick up here. They were probably just waiting on this sell-off to occur. We'll keep an eye on it for a minute. Waiting on this indicator to turn around right here. This orange line coming down needs to swing around and turn green. And we also need some green bars coming in. I see a little bit of green on the orange bar that's pointing down. Let's see if the buyers step back in and bring it back up. Still very slow volume. I am testing this color scheme up here. I'm monitoring this white line. If it's pointing down, trending downwards, the candles will be red. The moment it turns upwards, these candles will turn green. It's not an indication to get in because we need the buyers to come in. Just trying to color coordinate the trend of this stock. This is a script I'm testing. I'm testing different types of strategies with it. Outsider, I made it to where the background will highlight if the stock starts moving up over 2% or down over 2%. I'll get it out there later today. That way I'm not looking through all of the numbers to see which ones are spiking. Kind of points them out for us. William, I made some correction in the code. You may not notice it, but I found a little bug in it that I corrected. But don't load it yet. I'll probably put this one up here later this morning after this live stream. Well, it doesn't look like the buyers like Lunar too much this morning. Try GDC. Looks like they sold off on it as well. You can see the moment this trend started turning down, the candles went red. Down here, it started turning up. They went green again. This script is not available. It's going to be in testing for another month or so. The purpose of me doing this is to keep people from buying and the stock going down. If it's not in the proper trend, you don't need to be buying it. HWH. Make sure if you post stocks to have a lot of volume. If there's not a lot of volume, we don't want to get in and wait on the volume to come because it may never come. I'll take a look at it, EGOX. Yeah, there's absolutely no volume there this morning. Maybe a couple buyers every now and then, but nothing to really impress me to want to pull the trigger. Actually, it's looking pretty dead overall. TVGN. Well, and got to type it in right for it to come up. Tall green bars in the Dominator. Thank you, Heather. Don't know if we're going to have enough volume to break resistance here. Been a pretty slow week, but we did manage to make some money yesterday after 7 o'clock. We had a couple of penny stocks yesterday in the first hour on YouTube. It got a little bit better after 7, a little bit better after market open, but then suddenly died at 9:30. Not seeing anything currently moving, nothing worth buying yet. RELI, Heather says. Cheaper stock moving up, looks pretty good. Let's see if it pulls back far enough for me to set a resistance level. Be watching for a long wick on the bottom of this candle. If the long wick is coming in, that means the buyers are buying up what they're selling, and it will continue to run up. So long wicks on the bottom are good. On the top, they are not. All right, let's see if this is a pullback here. That would be resistance. I need this candle to close. The trend is up according to the green candle. Need this candle to close. It just closed. Let's see if we bounce up or bounce down. Still headed down. Pulled back up to support. Long tail on the bottom, that would be buyers. Let's see if they drive it back up to 48 cents. We need to break through. Let's see if we break through. I don't play these stocks. I don't go for pennies. I need something much higher priced than 48 cents. Not liking the blessing indicator pointing south. We are back down, well, mid-range now. The buyers are coming, trying to bring it back up. You can see the long wick on the bottom occasionally. Need that blessing indicator pointing up, not down. This one here. Need green bars here, not red. So on the My Blessing, you really want to pay attention to this white line. This is the trend, the direction the stock is trying to go. This is the faster moving line. This would be green would be buyers coming in, red would be sellers selling it off. But since the trend is still kind of upwards, we're going to see green candles up here. This is what I'm testing. These green candles don't mean buy. It just means the trend is still maybe going to go up. Your target will be the support and the resistance levels. So now the trend is starting to go down. We have a red candle. So your entry is going to be down here somewhere, not up here. But we did not get a notification when it was down here. It's okay to buy this faster moving line if the trend is still down, but it probably won't run very far unless this trend also turns around. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward right now. I'm just kind of playing around with it to see which way it goes. I know that in reality these are red, and you do too because you don't have this indicator. And you probably see green where I see red. That's because my trend is still down. You can see the buyers coming in right here. You can see down here, if I would have based it on this line, it would be turning up arrow, down arrow, up arrow, down arrow, up arrow, down arrow, up arrow. You wouldn't know which arrow to follow if I use this other line. And really, you want to catch this white one moving above yellow and this one above the white line and running up. So you can see here, it's pretty much said don't get in, and it didn't go very far. Well, I'm still working on it. What I need to do here, I believe, is if the trend is down, but this one's coming up, I need to turn these candles yellow until both of them turn up, and then they turn green. So in other words, hold on at yellow. Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, it's yellow. It may start going up, but right now it's correct, right? You wouldn't want to get in here and then all of a sudden we're dropping. So trend playing is good. I just need to make them yellow, and I'll do that tonight until everything is confirmed, then turn them green. Yes, the white line tells you trend up or down. Or you can look at it as a momentum shift. The momentum shifted upwards. This line came above the other one. This is buyers and sellers. Then it shifted down. So it's kind of trending down now. Then some buyers came in and drove this one candle up, but the trend was still down. So the stock started coming down again. If I can get the indicator to do the thinking for us, it'll be a lot better for us when we decide to click the mouse. No, there's no EMAs on this indicator. I'm trying to eliminate all these lines and whatever on the chart. And if you have too much stuff up here, which one are you going to trust? I'd rather trust the one that's counting the buyers and the sellers, not one that's just an average. Good morning, Jimmy. NASCAR, a lot of them probably don't need to trade SPACs. A lot of these investors are new. SPACs are very volatile stocks. Okay, we get a white arrow and a green candle. So the trend has not quite shifted yet. So it's not like you lost a whole bunch here. This is only a nickel. From 42 to 47, 48 sometimes. This probably works much better on a stock that's around $2 or $3, $5. So this stock is struggling to get anywhere. Good job, YouTube. Not much moving this morning. Could be a profitable stock here. You can see there's 50 cents between the numbers. Problem is the trend is not there. Neither are the buyers. With this price range, you can make some good money on it if there was volume. So from $3.50 to $4 to $4.50 to $5, not a nickel or a penny between the numbers. Thank you, Abby. That video freaked a lot of people out, but sometimes reality tells you the truth, right? Watch the trend, not the candle. It'll be your choice if you want to change your volume spike. This one's VSC volume spike color. Okay, the other one's just volume spike. If you're not aware, I have vision issues. And these gray highlights allow me to see them easier when they pop up. Good job, Sam. Good morning, James. You are welcome, WB. Good job, Fumagoo. RELI. I'll take a look at it. Another cheaper stock. My blessing indicator pointing north. Long wick on the bottom of this candle. Then it disappeared. See if we get a pullback play out of it. I won't be playing it. It's too cheap for me. That would be the support level. Let's see if we break above it and then break above 58 cents. Or do we break below and continue down? It's only pennies in there. Nothing you're going to make a lot of money on unless you have a lot of shares. No volume on this stock. Make sure you check the volume on them before you post them, please. I just did. I wouldn't get in it. There's no volume. Welcome aboard trading. So if you're new here, I only trade live on YouTube for 1 hour. It's from 5:55 to 6:55. Then I continue over on Discord on our premium service. I do this 1 hour to teach you a little bit each and every day. I'm also a coder. I've been coding for over 15 years. I've created a lot of indicators that nobody even thought about. Like, how do I get rid of paying for a scanner? Well, I did that right here. How can I count buyers and sellers? And I did that within the code. I've helped thousands of investors turn their life around. Their main reason they were failing was they were chasing green candles. And every time they'd chase one and get in, it would turn red and they would lose their money. Try to get rid of the anxiety in trading. So this video, this live stream will end at 6:55. I will continue over on Discord. If you haven't subscribed to my Discord, the link is at the top of the chat. Just click on that ThinkorSwim Stock Alert scanner. It'll take you over to Discord. Or if you haven't learned yet, come here each morning at 5:55. I do this 5 days a week till you build confidence. We have lots of members making some good money. Lots of beginners making money. It's $79.95 a month. But you're going to get a lot for that $79.95. I'm not the only instructor. Plus you get all of the scripts and scans I've coded throughout the years. Occasionally I put out a premium indicator. This is a premium indicator right here. And it's a beauty. It's definitely a blessing. That's why I called it my blessing. It pretty much nails it every time. IPAN to learn ThinkScript will take you many years. It took me many years. There's not a lot of people out there willing to teach it. You're pretty much on your own trying to learn it. If you start digging into it and do it consistently, try to look at codes on other scripts and try to learn what the code is doing. There's a lot of logic behind it as well. If it's not doing this, then what's it doing? If, then, or what, or how, or why? It's not just throw something together and it works. It's not like that. Good job, Sam. Thank you, Rock the Trader. And welcome aboard. Well, I'm sorry nothing moved this morning, but I don't control the market. We can only monitor the market. We had a couple members make some money. I didn't pull the trigger this morning. Of course, I'm testing. When I'm testing, I usually don't trade, but I have made some really good money this week. And I'm pretty sure from what I see posted, you did too. Jack, if you're a premium member, the other channels will pop in, and it's easy to find my stream after this one. If you're not premium, you're not going to see anything but the free stuff. HUBC making a pop up here. Let's see where it goes. It triggered right in my little gray box. That was good. Looks like the volume is kind of low on this one. So what we'll wait for is a pullback to see if we can play the bounce back up. Like right now, if you click the button, they could just all sell off and then you're negative again. That's why we don't chase green candles. If they're serious about driving this stock up, it'll run up. Some of them will take profit. More people will find it and drive it up even higher, and that's the move we're trying to wait for. Sometimes we get a long wick on the bottom of this candle, and that's also an entry. And then they drive it up. It's all on reading the chart, reading price action, watching volume, watching buyers and sellers. It's not a guessing game. You have to know what you're looking at. If you come here each morning, that's what you learn. So the volume has died on HUBC. Lunar did nothing for us this morning. GDC, nothing. TVGN, a few of you made a few dollars off of it. It may be one to watch. It's holding its price range right here. It has good money, good payout. Could be some profit to be had here in the short term. Just need to keep an eye on it this morning, see which direction it heads. Wait for the buyers to come in. Me too, Sam. I did very good this week. I don't even have to trade the rest of the week, really. I can just sit on my hands and watch and hate myself for not buying the next one. Usually if I have a good week, I just quit. I've always done that. Go do something with the wife. Or start on that honey-do list. I know you know what those are. Good job, habanero. All right, guys, my time is up here. Thank you for joining me this morning on YouTube. I will be back tomorrow morning at this same time, 5:55 a.m. Central Time. I look forward to seeing you there. Have a blessed day. Be careful in your trading. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.